Hey everybody, welcome to the Get Back to the Wrestling YouTube channel. I am your host, Mr. Luke Giaconetti. Thank everybody for watching our video today. And we're going to be doing a little bit different type of unboxing today. We don't have a figure, instead we have the 2019 Road to WrestleMania trading card pack here. I picked this up at Target. They were listed at $3.49 a pack, and it's 20 cards plus one exclusive 40th anniversary Intercontinental Championship trading card. As I said, they're listed for $3.49. Actually rang up on clearance. They were like $2.80, something like that. So I got a little bit of a discount here. So we can see our wrapper here. We've got, Roman Reigns and John Cena and Ronda Rousey. So some well-known, obvious ambassadors for the brand going to be on that front there. There's actually two different sets of WWE trading cards that are out that I saw at Target. There was this one, and then there was like the, I think it was WWE Heritage or WrestleMania Heritage, something like that. I picked this one up because I thought it was more modern, so it looked pretty good. So it's actually not a foil wrapper; it's a plastic, and you can see this is put out by Topps. It's an officially licensed product. So let's open this up and see what we get in here. I've never actually bought a pack of WWE cards. Not in a long, long time, anyway. How about that? So let's open this up, and let's see who we got. Oh, loyal friend of the show, Chuck Rodriguez will appreciate this right off the top. Alexa Bliss, Little Miss Bliss, looking rather feisty, as she always looks. Very nice. And on the back, we get like a little bio. Whoop, a little bio on the back there. I know you can't read that, but so very cool. Alexa. Oh, who is this? Next, we get Kurt Angle, one of the all-time greats. Didn't have quite a good showing at Mania this year, but always a fan of Kurt Angle. I had to laugh. I was actually watching a little bit of WrestleMania with my wife. My wife's not a big wrestling fan, but she's watched enough wrestling over the years with me that when Kurt Angle came out and he was announced as the only Olympic gold medalist in WWE history, she said, that has always been Kurt Angle's deal. So even she knew that. So very cool there. All right, who is next? We get Naomi, Feel the Glow. Got a nice green outfit on here. Not bad. Cool to see Naomi. I do like Naomi. Naomi's always fun to watch. Very neat there. And next, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy, who is Hardy Boys recently put on the shelf as we're recording this. But very cool picture of Jeff wearing his Will-o'-the-Wisp style makeup there. Very neat. Oh, we have a flashback card here. This is Rusev defeats Randy Orton on SmackDown Live from September 19th, 2017. So that's the Bulgarian Brute there. I don't believe I saw that episode of SmackDown since I rarely get to watch SmackDown on a weekly basis. Here's our Intercontinental Championship 40th Anniversary card. It is none other than The Rock, Don Morocco. You know, the Morocco gets forgotten about quite a lot, but you watch some of that old stuff, he was really entertaining. I mean, he wasn't the most, fleet of foot guy in the ring. He wasn't the most flexible guy, but some of his promos and stuff, he was pretty funny. So, nice card there. That's kind of the classic look with the blue trunks, the powder blue trunks for Don Morocco. Another flashback card here. So this is from WrestleMania 2018. So Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey defeat Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Isn't it funny what difference a year makes as far as Ronda Rousey and the air quotes up to the mic WWE Universe and their opinion of her? I don't believe there was anybody more popular on this night than Ronda when she was taking on Triple H and Stephanie, and how quickly things change in the crazy world of professional wrestling. Okay, here we go. So this is, I guess, another road to WrestleMania. So this is from 205 Live. Akira Tozawa defeats Drew Gulak in a street fight. You would have thought that would have been up Drew Gulak's alley. You can't do a lot of high-flying stuff in a street fight, right? So nice shot of Tozawa there. Oh, this is a neat card. So another road to. The New Day defeat the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship in another street fight. Very cool image there of that's Kofi coming off the top with Big E, going for the big ending there. Very nice shot. WWE photographers always manage to get cool shots like that. I guess they've been doing it a long time at this point. So Okay, well, this one makes sense. I think this one's right before that. So the Usos defeat the Cesaro and Sheamus. This is at is this Survivor Series? No, this is. Well, I'm not sure when this was. This was on. Oh, this Survivor Series. Yes, so this had the Survivor Series logo on there. So that's cool, Usos. And I know I love Survivor Series, so cool to get a Survivor Series card. I don't always think of Survivor Series as being on the road to WrestleMania. I've kind of espoused this over the last few years that, there's kind of a popular thing online now about WWE instituting an off-season, which I don't know that I really agree with, but kind of the way I've always kind of noodled on it is, what you do is you treat Survivor Series like the All-Star Game, right? Especially if you have the brand split. So the Survivor Series is all Raw versus SmackDown matches, so it's people that normally don't work against each other, right? And so that's the storyline. The storyline is it's for bragging rights or whatever stip you want to put on it. Maybe, they get to main event Mania, whatever it is. And then you do that, and then that there doesn't need to be any follow-up. There's no aftermath. Fallout is what they call it online. From that, because it's an all-star game, right? So you don't need fallout from the all-star game. So then you would do Survivor Series as the all-star game and then take off from after Survivor Series until the end of that year. And then on Raw and SmackDown and even on 205, you do pre-tapes or you do shows that were taped earlier, you do compilation shows, you do best of, you do year in review, whatever. That way, not only does the audience get a little bit of a break from the holidays when you're not always watching. December is usually a fairly slow period for WWE, and then the talent gets some time off to rest up and maybe spend the holidays with their families as a nice change of pace. And then you come back and you hype, first Raw of the New Year, first Raw of the New Year. That's where you start your build to the Royal Rumble. Everybody's going to come back for that. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't know if it makes sense or not, frankly, but hey. Everybody's got an opinion about pro wrestling if you're a pro wrestling fan. So let's continue with our cards here. So a Clash of the Champions. AJ Styles defeats Jinder Mahal. And we all know AJ Styles is a top guy, and top guys don't carry their own bags. So very nice there. And I didn't wear my Jinder, we did Jinder Mahal unboxing on a previous video, so we get AJ there to kind of counter that. Here we go. So, this is SmackDown Live. Sami Zayn pins Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn getting a bit of a resurgence here in the last couple of months with his kind of new mean-spirited character. I don't know. Sami's always going to be El Generico to me, so I kind of have a hard time with that, but, that's just me. So, okay, well, here we go. At WrestleMania, AJ Styles defeats Shinsuke Nakamura. So we got the, AJ beats Jinder, and then AJ defends against Shinsuke. So that was pretty cool. Nice shot of AJ there. Here we go, another 205 Live. Mustafa Ali defeats Drew Gulak in the tournament semifinals. Funny, Mustafa Ali going back from 205 up to the regular roster, becoming a regular kind of in there from around the time of Elimination Chamber, and still currently as we're going now. So very cool. And nice wrist lock there by Mustafa Ali. There is a lot of cards in this set. You certainly get a lot for your $3 or whatever it is. So, oh boy, Drake Maverick, not to be confused with Rockstar Spud. Drake Maverick becomes general manager of 205 Live. Much better role than anything involving urine for Drake Maverick. Very classy shot here in his fancy green tuxedo. Very nice. Okay, what is this card? So, Raw. Yes, two modern, young up-and-comers. John Cena defeats Kane in a no disqualification match on Raw. I'm sorry, I like both of these guys. I've been a fan of Kane since he was introduced. I've always been a big Kane fan. Cena, I always, like Cena a bit. I like Cena a lot more now than I probably did when he was more active. Just all the stuff he does for the company, all the stuff he does for Make-A-Wish and all that. And, if Cena shows up, he's going to be putting in his best performance. He doesn't phone it in. So very, very nice to see two young, hot guys there. So who we got here? Here we go. We got Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan defeat Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Remember when that was a thing? Yeah, me neither. I have no recollection of them being champions. Their title reign was not very memorable, and Seth Rollins thankfully has moved on to bigger and better things as a Universal Champion. Hopefully he gets a nice long run with that and stays healthy. Here we go. Another Survivor Series card. Team Raw defeats Team SmackDown. There, Braun Strowman showing off. The end of this match didn't make a lot of sense, but it was still a good match, and I love Survivor Series matches, so neat to see a couple of Survivor Series cards. You can see Triple H there at Braun's feet. That was the whole end of that match that didn't make any sense, with Triple H turning on his team at the very end. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I really like that, Jesse. That's one of the things that I think WWE should lean into, the idea of Survivor Series as an all-star game, right? If you're going to continue the brand split, continue to go in that direction, I say. So, all right, next we have at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, Kurt Angle joins Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in a 5-on-3 TLC match. This was his honorary membership into the Shield. Very cool to see Kurt Angle. Hell of a career from this guy. I mean, I've watched Kurt Angle for a long, long time, and it's kind of tough watching him now. And you can see how it's obvious that he's having trouble moving around as good as he used to. But man, what a talented guy, and a guy that could have just flamed out, made that transition, but became just one of the all-time greats. So very cool. Okay, so from Raw, Kalisto joins the Cruiserweight division. Remember when Cruiserweights were on Raw? Again, no, that's a long time ago now in WWE land, so cool shot of Kalisto there. Okay, so our last card here, this is SmackDown Live. Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Randy Orton. So, very cool shot of Shinsuke. It's funny, Shinsuke was so over with the crowd as a babyface. Of course, they turn him heel, and then they don't really do anything with him as heel. So, they have him kick AJ in the junk a bunch of times, I guess. So that's it. That's the whole set of cards. Very neat. I mean, I think this is a pretty good value for, like I said, about $350, depending on, I guess, if your Target is running them on clearance or not. I've seen these at Walmart also. I think they have the same big packs, but very cool. And I do like that Don Morocco card, so that was very nice. So check them out if you like trading cards. Just have some cool stuff. These are always good also for autographs. If you think you're gonna run to somebody, you got a meet and greet or whatever, a trading card's always a good bet for something quick and easy to sign. If you're not into figures, or you don't want to do an 8x10, a trading card is something much smaller. So very nice. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you have any of you guys and girls out there bought any of these Road to WrestleMania cards? Any other WWE cards? Any other wrestling cards? Memories about wrestling cards when you were a kid, maybe. Why don't you leave a comment? If you enjoyed the video, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Remember, you can always check us out on Twitter at GBTTW Podcast. You can also check us out on Facebook. Just search for Get Back to the Wrestling. And of course, the Get Back to the Wrestling podcast can always be found on our home at Two True Freaks, which you can find at twotruefreaks.com. All right, that's all I've got for now. So until next time, we'll see you at the matches.